Hi guys! So if you saw my other video, this is going to be the second video of the day. I was looking at my newer introduction video, and I decided I was going to redo it. So here it goes. Right, first of all, my name is Ace. That is not my birth name. I do not wish to reveal my birth name. If you know me personally, then you probably know my birth name. I'm 21 years old. My birthday is February 8th. I currently work at McDonald's and have since about the end of February. I personally, it's a job. It gives me money. I am a transgender man. I was born a female. I discovered that I didn't feel right as a girl in freshman year of high school when I was about 14. So it's been about 7 years since I didn't know the word then, that it was transgender, but at the time I was like, I don't feel right as a girl. Yeah, so it's been about 7 years since I discovered something wasn't right. You know, about the time when all those fantastical changes are going on, and it's like, this isn't. I mean, at the same time, it's like, yeah, these don't feel right, but I mean, I just, like, acting like a guy felt more comfortable to me. Anyway, I am 5'1". I'm sorry, just over 1 inch. Since I'm 21, I'm not growing anymore. I'm anywhere from between 150 and 160 pounds, depending on the day. I am currently working on getting my weight down. I have a video talking about weight shenanigans, literally called Weight Shenanigans. I love anime and video games. I love so many different ones. However, my favorite anime manga is Death Note, and has been since I first discovered it. I don't really have a favorite video game, but I have a favorite type of video game, which is role-playing games, where it's literally you're a person, and you're like, the camera's like back here, and this is the person, and you're controlling their actions, just one person. I also really like World of Warcraft because of this. Not Warcraft, World of Warcraft. My favorite movie, in general, is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love Tim Burton movies. I also really love Hayao Miyazaki movies. They're all beautiful, and if you have not seen them, I really, really suggest you do. They're beautiful. All of them are. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. I love to draw. I personally do not think I am very good, although I would like to practice more. I don't really usually have the energy or motivation to. I do take requests, if you would like to request a picture. Really trying to think of things. My eyes are brown. I know it's a little hard to tell, but my eyes are brown. They're kind of a medium-ish dark brown, or chocolatey brown as I like to say it. My original hair color is a very light brown or very dark blonde. I bleached it recently because I wanted to dye it black and then have a red streak down in the middle of my bangs. I haven't done that yet, obviously, but it's okay, it looks alright. I'm also trying to, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying to do the style where it's like long on the top and front, and then like buzzed on the backs and sides, and so far I'm loving it. I am nearsighted. I have gauges, and they're a 2 currently. I don't know if I ever want to go bigger, currently not now. Yes, this is that. Sorry, I have an industrial. It hurt a lot when I got it, but now it's just like on occasion if I hit it really hard, it will hurt. Other than that, it's fine. Piercings that I would like include another piercing over here. I believe this is the conch right here, that little piece hanging off the edge right there. I would like that to be pierced. On this side, I want piercings going all the way down. I also really want snake bites. I also want 2, should I figure out where my left, this is left. I want 2 piercings on my left eyebrow. I want a tattoo of the Ace of Spades on my wrist, my namesake, or my chosen namesake. My favorite color, actually, I recently learned that it had a name, because I used to call it just bright neon lime green, but it actually does have a name. It's called chartreuse. Although the specific shade I'm looking for is like light chartreuse. Like, I think this is a pretty good if you can see the color. This is about the color of one of my favorite colors. I love that color. I also really like that pale sky blue that the sky is on really pretty cloudless days. I'm trying to think of other colors. I really like silver, especially much more than gold. I actually don't like gold. I am a furry. My fursona is a bush baby with fennec fox ears and a slightly shortened fennec muzzle and little bat wings. They're about a foot. They're about a foot long, and they are only strong enough to lift him up to about 5 feet before he like, this is too much. It's too much. It's his limit. He has the same piercings that I was talking about, only he also has a nose piercing. I don't really want a nose piercing, that's why I didn't mention it. But he has an industrial, and he has piercings going down all the other side, and he has gauges, and snake bites, and nose piercing, and eyebrow piercings. He has turquoise eyes, but the rest of his coloration is he's literally just, like, tan. Like, I don't think I have anything, probably about this color. Probably about that color. Maybe a little bit darker. This is Neil, by the way. He's my gay little fennec fox. Look at his cute little skirt. Anyway, I love cosplaying. I've put up a couple pictures of cosplays that I have, although I'm missing something from one of my more recent cosplays that I need to, not like I've lost it, I need to go and get it. Before it's complete, and when it is complete, I will put together all of the cosplays that I have currently and take pictures of them and upload them onto Tumblr. I have gone to anime conventions. I've gone to OhioCon. I went like 4 or 5 times, and I'm going to go this coming year, 2016. I've also gone to Anime Punch and MatsuriCon, and most recently AnthroCon. So far I've been to 4 conventions, different conventions. I am engaged to be married to my boyfriend of 10 months? Let me think. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 10 months. Or 10 months on the 28th of this month. It will be 10 months. I am very, very much in love with him. He is my world and my everything. He is also a furry, which is how we met at a fur meet. He is a goat named Rex. Oh, my persona, I'm sorry, is named Tegan. He's very, very cute. He also has black, fluffy hair with a red streak in the middle, which is why I was going to dye it. It's my persona. My favorite food is currently macaroni and cheese and candy. And other sweet things, although sadly, as I've recently discovered, my stomach does not particularly care for it. Candy I can eat like it's nobody's business. You know, like those little bags of like the sour gummy worms, the really small ones that have 2 different flavors in them? I ate an entire bag of that. Perfectly fine. Maybe a slight upset tummy because there's too much sugar in my tummy, but no. On the way to AnthroCon, I ate a donut that was like this. It was one of those jelly-filled ones. It was black raspberry. Oh my god, it was so good. My tummy did not like that. And I mean, very upset tummy. And I don't know why. It's like that with like sweet things like that. With like, I don't know what it is. Like, wheaty sugar things? Like, I can eat a bagel or a piece of bread. And I'm fine. I can eat candy, which is basically pure sugar. And I'm fine. I eat a donut? I can't be happy. I do love sweet things so much, though. Also, I'm pansexual. If you do not know what that means, it's one of 2 things, and I'm not really sure which one I am. I'm kind of both, I guess. One of the definitions is that you don't really look at gender when you're looking at what attracts you. Like, for instance, you look at hair or tattoos or piercings or the type of clothes they wear. I don't know, features about their body, bigger nose, I don't know exactly. While the other definition is literally you're just attracted to all genders. Or the best way I like to put it, I want all the booty. All of them. I'm kind of running out of time here. I'm diabetic. There's something. I have been diabetic for, I want to say, almost 16 years. Coming up in August, I believe. It will have been 16 years. It's either the end of August or the beginning of September. But it's one of those. It's around there somewhere that I have been diabetic for that many years. Oh yeah, my favorite animal. My favorite animal is a bat. I love bats. They are so cute. Me and my fiance, well, more specifically, it's his cat. We have a cat, but I also like to claim it as mine because as soon as we started dating, I'm like, your cat's mine too now. And he was like, okay. Our cat's name is Smudge because he is all white except for a little gray smudge on the top of his head. He's also rather fat. He's about a year old. He's very, very cute. And I don't know where he is right this second, so I can't go off and find him and show him off to the world. But I think in one of my other videos I have him introducing him. I'm running out of time. I play Animal Crossing, New Leaf. Oh, I love it. It's so fun and so cute. I watch Markiplier play games. It's a lot of fun. He's an amazing guy. He just in general. It's not like he's amazingly good at video games, although he is pretty good at video games, better than I am. It's just he himself as a person. He has a very, very awesome personality. I'm sorry, this is not a video about Markiplier, although he is a really cool person. Anyway, I do still have a chest. I'm hoping to get the top surgery within the next year, although I was hoping to get it within this year, although that's way less likely. And there's no other surgeries I plan on getting for the time being, and I am actually planning on having kids at some point, so I'm waiting to start hormones until after I have kids. I live in Cincinnati. I used to live in Kettering. If maybe you're like, wow, that person looks really familiar. They live in Cincinnati? I wonder. I have lived in Kettering. I lived in Kettering for almost 21 years. I literally moved down here one of the last few days of January, right before my birthday. So I lived in Kettering for almost 21 years of my life. 2 of them, almost 3, spent with somebody not the best person. But glad that's over. I plan on having 2 kids, by the way. And if I have twins, which is possible, since my mother's a twin and it skips a generation, all her twin sisters' kids have had kids and they're done. My older brother has kids. My sisters don't want to have kids. So it's possible I might get twins. So if I do, that's it. I'm done having kids. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I love Tumblr, by the way. And also really... Let me rephrase that before I even finish that sentence. I am obsessed with Homestuck. So to let you know now that most of my cosplays are Homestuck. My plan is to someday have a closet in my house with nothing but Homestuck cosplays. Okay. I would like to have some other cosplays in there too, but it will mostly be Homestuck cosplays because I literally want to have a cosplay of every single character. I'm not fucking kidding. That includes Andrew Hussey. Oh my gosh, I said the F word. I cuss a lot in real life. Not as bad as I used to, but I cuss a lot, and I try not to cuss a lot in these videos, just because I know that there are people who watch them who may not be very comfortable with curse words. So I apologize to anyone who is not comfortable with curse words. These videos that I make are mainly for education into the world of being transgender, I guess. But it's not just that. It's just education in gender and sexuality and life in general. So, on that note, if you have any questions or any advice that you think I should make a video on, if I don't know anything or much about it, I will do research. And for anything that I have said that was wrong or was not very well informed, I sincerely apologize, and I encourage you guys to tell me if I said something wrong. I also encourage any questions about myself personally. If it is a very personal question that I just don't feel comfortable answering, I will let you know. I will, in a message, let you know, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable answering that question. That includes what's in my pants, which you probably know from this video, what size my boobs are. I'm not answering that question. If you're under 18, I can't really say that. If I find out you're under 18 and you're asking me questions about how I have sex, I'm probably not going to answer those questions anyway. Here, I'll answer it now. You want to know how I have sex? You know what, it'd probably be better. If you really, really want to know, just message me and I'll tell you. It's not that difficult to understand. Anyway, for the most part, other than what's in my pants and the size of my boobs, and maybe a couple other questions that I can't really think of right this second, there's not a whole lot of personal questions I won't answer, just because I have no shame. That's not to say every single trans person will do this, because they won't. It is very rude to ask personal questions in general, but especially questions like, oh, you're trans? How do you have sex? Or, what's in your pants? Look, I get it, you want to know, okay? But that's really rude. And you're better off just not assuming or anything. Just, if they say or they portray they're a certain gender, assume that's what's in their pants. It's that simple. If they are a woman, then they have woman bits. If they're a man, they have manly bits. If they have no gender, they have a portal to dinosaurs. Actually, I think secretly everyone has a portal to dinosaurs in their pants. Maybe. Anyway, I am way over time on this, and I sincerely apologize. But I felt the other one didn't really do a good job of being me. So there you go. This is me. Nice to meet you all. Again, any personal questions, any questions about gender or sexuality, if there's something I cannot personally answer, I know a couple of blogs who might be able to, and I will send you to them, or I'll I don't know, I'll send you to them, or I'll give you a link for more information. So there you go. So it's nice to meet you all again. I certainly hope that you guys won't be like, oh god, I've learned things about Ace I don't want to know! And hopefully you'll all still be my friend, or will want to be my friend. Please don't ever forget, you are valid. You as a person, which includes your gender, your sexuality, everything about you, is valid. You're a human being. By the way, it does suck sometimes to be a human being. Trust me, I understand. It's very hard to see some good things in life. But don't worry, they're there. So don't forget, you are valid, you're amazing and beautiful, and I love you, and I hope you are safe, and that you have a wonderful day, week, month, year, life, so on and so forth. Bye, guys.